Welcome to the very first episode of Chef Wright, where I'm going to be putting my impeccable cooking skills to the test. As you will find out in this video, the man in front of you is definitely not a chef. So basically what I'm going to do is find either random recipes or recipes that you guys give me, and I'm going to buy the ingredients and then read the directions once, and then recreate them from memory. My only hints throughout the way will be a picture of the finished product. So the first recipe we have is called Croque Madame, or I don't know how to pronounce it. Madame is? Okay, whatever. Anyways, so these are the ingredients. 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Right. 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. We're gonna have to use a substitute. So instead of purpose flour, we'll try some cornstarch. 1 1/4 cup whole milk. Whole milk? Oh, can't see it. There you go. 1 tablespoon of well, people, since I already made my first mistake, the recipe calls for a tablespoon of mustard. I forgot to buy mustard. Anyways, we have 1/4 teaspoon of, where is it? Nutmeg, right? Salt and pepper, which I'll get later. We got the 8 slices of sourdough bread. We got the 8, or I hope it's 8, but 8 slices of ham. All right, another substitution. So the recipe calls for Gruyere, grated, 4 ounces. And when I went to the store, Gruyere was like $29 a pound. So I said we got some Swiss and Gruyere, which is about $4, right? We got the 4 large eggs in here. And we got some parsley for the end. So let's get started. So here are the directions, and I'm going to read this just once, all right? Preheat oven to 425, okay? Melt 2 tablespoons butter in a saucepan over medium heat until foamy. Add flour and cook, stirring until pale and begins to foam, about 1 to 2 minutes. All right, so I gotta remember the times. The time's probably the hardest part. Gradually whisk in milk. Cook, stirring often until mixture is a pudding-like thickness, about 14 to 16 minutes, okay. Remove heat and whisk in mustard, yikes, and nutmeg, and then season with salt. All right. Then place 4 slices of bread on a rimmed baking sheet. Top with half of the bechamel. A proper chef would know that the way to pronounce this word is bechamel. I'm guessing that's the mixture, but okay. And cheese, dividing evenly. Bake until cheese is golden brown and bread is crisp on the bottom, about 12 to 15 minutes. And then the last step is melt 1 tablespoon butter in a non-stick skillet over medium heat. Okay, crack eggs in the skillet, making sure to keep them separate. All right, cook until whites are set but yolks are runny, about 3 to 5 minutes. So then season with salt and pepper, and then top the sandwiches with eggs and sprinkle with parsley. All right, there you go. Let's give it a shot. All right, the first step was got the pan, and I want to say, what was it like? I already forgot. I think it was like what? Milk, like 2 tablespoons of butter, and then put in the cornstarch. Does that sound right? We'll see. All right, so right now I'm cutting the butter, 2 tablespoons, and set it to medium heat. All right, so we got the butter into the pan, and what else did it say about the cornstarch? Dang, what was it, like a tablespoon? We're going to do a tablespoon. All right, there's the cornstarch. We're gonna stir that in. So there we go. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but we'll try. Now it's about time to add about a was it 1 1/4 milk. Okay, I just added the milk, so let's get in a little bit. It said 15 minutes, I think. I don't know if I'm going, I don't know. Okay, here's the milk. I hope I'm doing this right. It said about 15 minutes. Whisk it every once in a while. And then I think that's when we add the nutmeg, something like that. So it's been about 5 minutes with the milk into the pan. Let me make sure to preheat the oven. I forgot about that. So about 425. Okay, so we're about 10 minutes in of the milk, and I can't remember if it said to whisk or stir, but I don't want the bottom of the pan burning, so I'm just gonna whisk it anyway. All right, so it's been about 15 minutes, and I think the nutmeg is next, and some cheese. I can't remember, but I'm gonna put some both in anyways. I can't remember how much nutmeg was it. Was it some teaspoon, right? Half a teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm gonna go half a teaspoon. So after adding all the stuff into here, as you can see, I kind of burned the bottom, but I can't remember what's next at all. So now it's time to look at the picture, right? So it looks like the eggs are last, and I guess it's time for the actual bread and the ham and stuff. All right, so by looking by the picture, it looks like either all the cheese is in between the bread and half of the sauce is in there and on top, or vice versa. Might be all the sauces in between and then half of the cheese is on. I don't even know what to tell you. So I'm just gonna do both half and half. So half cheese and sauce in between, and half cheese and sauce on top. That's the best. That's the best I could come up with. All right, so I'm just grabbing the ham and just, was it like 2 pieces each? I think that's what I'm about to do. So about 2 or so slices, and then I'm going to put half of the cheese. Wait a minute. Was I supposed to put cheese in it earlier? I don't know, but I don't think I was supposed to put cheese in the actual sauce, but it's too late now. So half cheese, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of cheese. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. So this is what it looks like, half and half. I think using the cornstarch make the sauce way too thick, so it might not come out right, but we'll see. All right, so I'm about to put them in the oven, and I could already tell you I put way more cheese on top than in the actual sandwich. So once it comes out, I'll show y'all. I can't remember how long it said to put it in, but I'm just gonna put it in about 10 minutes, and I have to eyeball it from there. So while the sandwich is in the oven, I'm going to talk about my culinary expertise and experience. I just recently opened my 5-star restaurant down in Miami Beach. Wow, just look at this man speaking straight nonsense. How can he say all this with a straight face? That's crazy. And it's going to be featured in the food channel. Alright guys, these are the sandwiches. I don't know if you can see them that well, but they look like they could use a couple more minutes. So I'm about to put it on for about another, let's see what 3 minutes does. So here are the sandwiches fresh out the oven and not looking too bad. Now we'll start working on the eggs. So I know the recipe said use like 1 tablespoon for all 4, but I can only fit like 2 eggs at a time, so I'm just gonna do half a tablespoon at a time. All right, so I'm about to start with the eggs. My camera's about to die, so I'm not gonna like bring it over and show you guys, but good crack. And There's one. Get the second one. And looking at the picture, it looks like they're almost like sunny side up. So I'm not gonna cook them too long. Ooh, the eggs are popping a little bit. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, oh. All right, I think we got it under control. We'll turn out the heat a little bit. Woo. Oh, these ones hurt. Woo! Hey, I might have to take these eggs off a little bit early, fellas. Okay, after some egg poppings, some egg malfunctions, this is what we have. And this was the original picture. Kind of close, kind of not. I don't know how much I stuck to the actual directions, but we'll see. Well, as you guys know, the most important test is the taste test. So let's see how these babies taste. Actually, I'm gonna grab this one. This one looks the best, so I gotta taste the best, right? The nutmeg's a little strong though. So the nutmeg's a little strong, but sauce is pretty good, eggs good. That's pretty good. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. So if you guys have any suggestions of to which recipes to use in the future, just let me know down below in the comments, and make sure to subscribe.